We are
Do we need an intro?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I don't think we do.
No, it's fine.
I kind of think people know who we are by our voices.
All we say is it's exciting to have the first ever podcast.
What do we call it?
The board talk.
The board talk.
That is what we're calling it.
I think that's good.
Board talk's good.
Yeah, that's good enough. Okay.
I was more of behind the CFO.
Yeah, but
I vote board talk.
I don't think you were outvoted.
Board talk.
It's like,
You need to say
It's because you
it.
can't say it. That's why you don't want to say it.
it's like board talk.
Sorry?
Oh, okay, right. Shall we begin?
Yes. So welcome to our... I'm just
I feel like we're addressing the people. Yeah.
We look at
welcome everyone.
Look at that camera. I think we'll look at that camera.
Yes.
Go on.
Welcome everyone that wants to join us for a chat. This is first ever podcast of CFO Board Talk. Is that the official name?
That is the official name. That's what we're going to call it, I think.
Yes, so we are very excited. We are going to have a normal conversation with each other and we will share our own experiences, we'll share opinions, and hopefully at the end of it you will have a better idea of who we are and you will feel like you know us a bit more as your coaches, as your friends, as your partners in crimes, in workouts. So we are very excited
Good intro.
what it's going to be.
I feel like she rehearsed that.
Yeah.
Uncovered. No, I haven't actually.
That's good. Off the cuff. I like that.
Okay. So I think first let's do a little bit of introduction. Just say something about yourself. Who you are. Who are you? Who are you?
Same question.
No, just something about yourself. So if someone is super new in our gym and would like to, for example, never seen you, if that might be possible, then they have idea of you.
All right, I'm setting a time cap of 20 minutes.
Danny, let's go.
Okay, so really delighted to be here taking part in this first ever CFO Board Talk. I'm Danny and I'm one of the trainee coaches here. So I'm very excited because I've been coming to CrossFit Open for just over a year and I absolutely love it. Genuinely thought when I first started it's not for me and now I can't stay away from the place. Actually my second home. I'm here representing the slightly older population potentially and I love the fact it's just a challenge every day and I get to be with fabulous people all the time. So genuinely loving it and delighted to be here.
Woo!
Woo.
Nice.
Why have I got to go after that?
I know, yes.
So I'm Callum. I'm a coach here, level 1 CrossFit coach. I've been doing CrossFit for over a year now, probably a year and a half-ish, and coaching for about 6 months.
6 months? That's been
probably
6 months already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So my parents are the ones that got me into CrossFit.
Thank you,
Jenny and Doug.
Shout out, Douglas.
Jenny and Doug.
It took them a long time to persuade me to come down. And even after one taster session, I didn't get hooked straight away. I had to come back again.
Yeah. I think it was.
But after that was it really. I was locked in and now I'm coaching and now I'm here doing a podcast.
Yeah.
So that is me.
Amazing.
Is it me?
Favour?
I think everyone knows me. But to keep it a short introduction, my name is Favour. I am one of the co-owners here at CFO, and coaches. I've been doing CrossFit
He's the main guy.
I'm not the main guy. I don't like that title. I don't like being known as the main guy.
You are.
I'm not the guy. Don't worry.
You are.
I know, guys. I'm the man behind the scenes. That's what I like. I'm the man behind the scenes. But I've been doing CrossFit since 2017, and for both of us.
We will get there.
For both of us, for Mags and me, I think this is definitely a passion project. It's something that we've wanted to do for a long time, and to see kind of what we built already in the 2 years is really exciting to see where it's going to go. And we know that this is just the beginning. So Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Let's go.
Right, so
What's your introduction? Have you done
my
it?
introduction.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, that was unexpected actually. So my name is Magda, well actually Magdalena, but it's okay if you call me just Max. Nobody calls me Magdalena, apart from my school teacher in primary school. Magdalenka actually, that was very cute. So yeah, I am wife to Favour, and we run CrossFit Orpington together, and we love it. We've been dreaming about this for a very long time. Before, so our stories, his story is a little bit different. My story is a little bit different.
Oh, we saved that for
Yeah, we saved this.
That's good. We'll save that for another episode. You got to tune in. So if you don't listen, you got to make sure you listen. Go on.
Yes, but one thing we know for sure, we truly love CrossFit and what CrossFit is about, and we can go a little bit deeper into the whole methodology and definition and so on. But I think for now we just want to make very subtle introduction and talk more about what we are, who we are, so you know us better, and so we are in love with CrossFit, right? We are. Right? We are the ambassadors of CrossFit. We love the OGs like Nicole Carroll. Guys, listen to her on YouTube. Can I say that here? Yeah?
You can say that.
I don't know if I can recommend anyone or not, because then they're not going to listen to us. But
I don't know. Well, maybe let's do a few episodes and then we'll point them to some other podcasts.
Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, yes, but we do love OGs in CrossFit,
yeah.
Rich Froning, CrossFit Mayhem, and all that. So they're very inspiring. And I'm going to move on to the next question.
Go for it.
So, what did you do before CrossFit, Danny?
Wow.
So,
that's very broad.
Yeah, as representing the older generation, I've been doing it for a while. I joined London Fire Brigade in 1988, aged 18, and I served in London Fire Brigade for 32 years. And I started as a firefighter at Wimbledon Fire Station, went up through the ranks, and in 2017 I ended up being the first woman ever to be in charge of London Fire Brigade as the commissioner. Wow. So pretty interesting, from an 18-year-old girl who had no concept of what being a firefighter was to being in charge of an organisation of over 6,000 staff. Great times, fabulous opportunities, tricky at the end, but I left at the end of 2019, and since then I've been doing lots of stuff and wondering how I ever had the time to work.
And if you can relate to physical fitness background, tell us about it.
Yeah, it's obviously being a firefighter, especially when you're frontline firefighter, you need to be really physically fit. So I think that CrossFit fits that so well. It is such a great range of movements. I think that, the opportunity in CrossFit is that you do such a different variety of movements. And obviously being a firefighter, you go from potentially, sitting down, doing a lecture about something, to the bells going down, you're out the door, you're putting really heavy equipment on, you're going into a building, you're dragging hose, you could be picking up casualties. So all those aspects of the things we do in CrossFit give you the training to be able to then put it into real life and ultimately save lives using those skills. So for me, there's a huge crossover, and the importance of, cardio fitness, because a lot of what you do as a firefighter is very demanding cardio-wise. So I think that huge, right across the range from that. I think for me the other thing is that being a firefighter you're really fit, but when you go up through the ranks as an officer you spend far too much time sitting behind a desk. So from that point of view I wish I'd been doing CrossFit then, because that would have just helped me keep strong mentally as well as physically. I think the opportunities for mental health improvements from fitness are really underrated. One of the things that I just love about being here is about how much it has helped my mental and physical health hugely.
Amazing.
Sure.
And what kind of training you can say, was it strength training? Was it was it specific training you experienced at the fire brigade?
Yeah, so when I first joined training school, a lot of it is strength training because you're picking up, for instance, the ladder we use weighs 100 kilograms and you carry it between 4 people, but it's never equally divided. So, you know, if you're slightly shorter or slightly taller, you get a bit more weight. So just the opportunity from, you know, physical strength of picking up bits of equipment and moving it, but then carrying it over different grounds, carrying it into buildings, dragging hose, you know, all those things are physically demanding. And each fire station does have a gym, but they're quite limited, small gyms, so the opportunity to train at work isn't brilliant. So for me, I think it's really important that people are keeping active all the time, especially when you're off duty. And lots of firefighters are obviously really, really keen on keeping themselves at peak fitness because that's part of being a professional firefighter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And were you running a lot? Because I know you do park run every Saturday. Was that something you were also consistent before CrossFit?
No, so when my first watch I joined, there were a lot of very keen runners, so I started doing a lot of running, ran a couple of cross-country marathons, but actually did too much too soon and injured my knee, and then didn't do any running at all really, just limited amounts of it. We have to do the shuttle run, the bleep test at work, so you have to kind of be able to do that. But apart from that, I didn't do a lot of running. I sort of got back into that as a very much later on thing to try and boost my mental health and be outdoors. I love being outside. I like walking, and I thought I'd just take it to the next level and try park run out. I like the atmosphere up there, and I like the people, so it's a kind of great opportunity. But no, not really doing a lot of running, and I think it's important to balance it because we do need to do the cardio as well as a lot of the kind of lifting stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Danny. Callum, what did you do before CrossFit? We know actually you still play football?
No, played
Football?
Past tense.
Past tense. Yeah, following on from Danny, who was a firefighter, I played football. Yeah, so from a young age I played football. I couldn't even tell you the age I was when I started. It was that young. Yeah, so throughout my childhood I played football every week for my local teams. Never made it professional, unfortunately.
Was that your dream?
Probably as a young boy, but not anymore. I got to an okay level. Won a few trophies with my teams.
Amazing.
Actually, I was probably 10, I really got into running as a kid, and I joined an athletics club and was doing. My aim was to be part of the Olympics when I was younger.
Wow.
It was never good enough, but it was just a dream that I had watching runners on TV.
Aim high, bro. That's
Oh
it.
wow!
So yeah,
What kind of distance?
Normally longer distances. So I used to watch the marathon when it was on, like the Olympics.
Paula Radcliffe.
Yeah, Paula Radcliffe. Yeah.
OG, bro.
Yeah, so people like that used to really inspire me. So yeah, always loved running. Stopped for quite a while when I moved back around this area, and then continued playing football. Picked up running again as I got a little bit older, but never consistently. Football was the only thing I ever did consistently until I joined here. And this is probably the most consistent I've ever been here.
Like that.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I kind of stopped playing football because before I joined here, I was getting injured probably every week. So yeah, my parents can vouch for that. I think I'd come home with a new injury every football game. And luckily I don't get injured as much anymore. Still get injured every now and again.
Amazing.
You
Your
joined
first CrossFit class.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I joined when I was 17, still in sixth form, and it was kind of a pivotal moment in my life. I would say. I think it could have went very different. Like I was at that stage deciding what unis I was going to go to. So it was either going to do architecture like Bless, or doing civil engineering somewhere else, or CrossFit. And then I kind of went on the limb. Was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a gap year, see what happens. Started training CrossFit a bit more. and then just sort of fell in love with it from there. The rest is history. So
What did you do before CrossFit?
school. Well, I don't know how to answer that.
No, you did say you played football.
Yeah, just the
you
general
ran.
stuff. The general stuff that you do at school. So I played for the school football team, was on the athletics team, was doing not long distance like you, but longer distances. So like 1,500, 800 metres,
What
those
was
sort
the
of
time?
distances. I don't know. So competitive. You're asking very deep questions here, mate. I'm not quite sure what time it is, but I think I did run for Kent, so I remember that was quite a big thing as a kid, like getting asked to do that. I was like, damn, okay, I must be all right at this. But yeah, just did that. Then when I was 16, I remember joining like a commercial gym because I was like, every kid, every boy that age is like, I'm gonna get swole.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get big. Didn't get big.
Never happened.
Doesn't happen. And then I remember getting like really bored of it. Like this can't be it in terms of training. And then randomly bumped into one of my friends actually at the time, and they were doing CrossFit, and they were like, "Do you want to come and try it?" And I was like, "Why not? What? There's nothing to lose." You know what I mean? So I went down. Remember the first session I did vividly, because I had a massive ego, so I was like, I'm gonna kill this, man. It was like 10 deadlifts, heavy deadlifts, and like a 200-meter run, and you had to do like 10 rounds for time, and I was like, peace off. Easy. First round, dead. Like everyone does in their first class, right? Goes way too hard, finish last in that class. And I remember that experience vividly in my mind, like, okay, this is different. There's clearly something about this that it works, and this is not the right approach. So I was like, I've got to come back. Signed up, and yeah, that was it. From then on, it was all CrossFit, and yeah, now we're here.
Yes. After 9-10 years.
Damn, yeah, it's a long time.
Wow. It goes quick. Okay.
Are you?
You have to answer the question, mate.
You can't just be the host.
You are not the question master.
What's going on there, man? You're part of this team.
Well, so with my background, I mean, I grew up on the farm, so we've been quite active with my parents, just working on the farm, especially when we were small in harvest time, which is summertime, so no holidays from me. But to be honest, I remember it really special time, because even though it felt like work, now I appreciate it more than I was actually aware of that time, if that makes sense. I was very competitive. I have a brother that is 1 year older, and he's also very competitive. And I have 2 years older sister, and she's not competitive at all. So she was at ease, but me and my brother, we would make up anything to compete with each other. So I think that made me. Actually, I don't know if that made me, or I was born like that. But
Definitely the second one.
we used to play football in our village, since we were little, because that's what you do. We played basketball in our yard. And at school, I had a dance group, I guess. So since I was 6 years old, I was part of the dance crew, and I carried on through my, in UK, it's like secondary school. And then when I had to decide what uni I go to, my parents wanted me to study business and, go more that direction. And I was very attracted to dancing and performing arts. So I did go for audition. There's only one academy, it is actually only one academy in Poland where you can go to study performing arts. And I went for audition, and I have no idea how I've done it, because honestly they asked me things that I never done it before, and all I did, I was copying the girl next to me. And I hope they just kind of like look through one eye. And yeah, I got in, so I was very lucky, and I studied for 3 years, which was fun. And then I decided to come to UK to get experience in that field originally. But then I met a few people and I found CrossFit and I fell in love with CrossFit, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything else but CrossFit. So I'm hugely passionate about everything about CrossFit. So there's still a lot to learn, even after all those many years. But just seeing what it does to people, to communities, to us as human beings, physically, emotionally, mentally, is so inspiring for me to stand strong on what CrossFit is and to build their identity or hold on strong to their identity. So yes, I don't know if I would draw from the topic, but now we need to talk about the Open.
Oh,
Yay!
Yes.
I'm just going to check the cameras. I'll keep talking.
Right, so let's start with, what is Open? Anyone wants to answer this question?
Oh, someone was trying to present. You can go.
Oh, I'm scared. Yeah, so the Open is a chance for everyone who takes part in CrossFit to do the same workouts, compare themselves against other people, other athletes from other gyms all around the world, and see where your level is. But not only to see where your level is, it's also a bit of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
As much as it sounds like it isn't, it really is. And you will regret it if you don't do it, because I nearly didn't do it last year. I absolutely regretted it.
You haven't signed up?
No, I have.
You did it last year.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying my first year I nearly didn't, because I was new and I didn't know where it was.
Yes.
But I did, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely less like a competition, if I can put it like that, because I think naturally as humans, saying the word competition can cause a lot of anxiety, because it's like, well, I don't know if I'm ready, I don't know if I'm good enough, I don't know if I can do this movement, I don't know if I can do that movement. That is not what it's about. It's your yearly check-in to see where you are at with your fitness, gives you a clear picture of what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are, and what you can work on for the rest of the year. And that is all you need to think about. I think that is kind of the main focus.
Yeah, and I think for me, when I did it last year, I think I'd been coming here for 8 weeks. And everyone was just like, yeah, it's the Open. We're being divided up into teams. And of course, teamwork, I love being part of a team. And that was the kind of driving thing. I was like, all right, I'm part of a team. And when we first got the names of the teams, and I was like really excited, and I was like, you're a goat. And I'm like, oh, goat.
When you're actually a goat,
I was a goat last year.
last
So I was just like, there's stallions, there's eagles, there's sharks, and I'm a goat. And I was like, then someone said to me, yeah, but goat's greatest of all time. And I was like, okay. And I just felt so kind of committed to Team Goat at that point that they were like, sign up for the Open. I was like, yeah, okay, what's the Open? That's fine, just do it. And for me, genuinely, I've got to say that I really didn't know what I was going to do. I just turned up to do the workouts, looked at them and thought, there's different options. There's a scalable option for everything. So it isn't like you're going to turn up and think, I can't do that. And I remember they said, if you're going to do the skipping, and I remember actually asking you a favour, I said, I could probably do 1 or 2 double unders, or I can do single unders. You went, no, do the double unders. And I remember standing there whipping myself to do double unders, thinking,
Sorry, mate.
I've got to do this. But genuinely, you do a workout, and it's no different to the workouts we do in class.
Yeah.
It's just another workout. And the great thing is you're doing it here with other people from the gym. You're all on the same journey, and it's the same as a workout. We're doing it at different levels, but you push yourself that bit harder because, you want to see where you are. And it's such a great benchmark. I'm really excited to do it this year and see where I come out compared to where I was last year. So for me, I would say to anybody, just sign up, give it a go, because you're going to be doing the workouts in class anyway. You might as well sign up and then get your benchmark set. But if you've got any anxieties, speak to one of us about it, and we'll just say to you, there is nothing to be scared of. It's just a load of workouts that have been set. But the really exciting thing is you see where you measure against people all over the world. And that for me, and there's also different categories. So whatever job you do or interests you've got, you can put those in as a filter. So I can see where I measure against women in my age category who are firefighters. There's not that many of them, but that makes it exciting because I might be near the top. Those filters are great.
I think one year when I was still really young and in school, I put UK students living in Kent. Leaderboard. I literally, that was all I'm squeezing. I was like, come on, get into that top 5. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's really good. And I think what you said about benchmark, it's huge because we don't realize the power of data. And yes, we take data from every workout we do, and we ask you to log your scores in. Obviously, we don't know if you're actually doing it, but we can check. But the truth is, having that on your app, and it's very professional the way they put all the scores, and every year it's consistent and it's improving. Having that and seeing the percentage of literally the whole entire nation of CrossFitters, like everyone that signed up for the Open, you can see if you're in top 5%, top 10%, and that data stays on your account, so it doesn't disappear. And it's amazing. So you can literally compare yourself for every single workout. Sometimes they repeat the workouts, so you can see, if you've done the Open last year and they repeat this year, then you can compare to the dot, right? But that might not happen. But yes, I remember with my Open, my first Open was 2017. I had no idea what it was. I was just like, this is the workout you're gonna do. Just do your best. Smash yourself to the ground. Don't care. Boom. Okay.
You guys don't have to do that. Just, you don't have to smash yourself to the ground. That's Max.
In Maxwell,
Oh yes.
Back in the real world, for normal people.
So in truth, there was 17.1, which was burpee, box jump, overs, and dumbbell snatches. The dumbbell snatch was 15 kilos for girls, 22.5 for men. We at the time didn't have dumbbells in our gym, and that was a CrossFit gym. But the gym was just open, so been open only a few months. So you can imagine, we haven't really done dumbbell snatches before. And then you need to hit that 17.1. So it was very interesting.
150.
It was so hard. It was so hard. But it was so rewarding, uplifting. You did something so hard that you felt so good after. Like you felt you accomplished something. So there is a massive power of that positive influence on your mental health as well.
Yeah.
Because you as a human being feel like you've conquered something, So yeah, 17.1. I believe I didn't put score for the last workout. It's my regret. It's really my regret because obviously I had... did I have ego? I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe I for real forgot. Who knows?
I'm going to get in trouble for saying that.
I think it was a muscle-up workout. Obviously, I didn't have any muscle-up or pull-ups at that time. So I kind of felt like I'm going to disappoint. And I'm going to disappoint myself and others, I guess. But when I look back, I do regret massively because this is the power of the comparing, and you know how satisfied I am with my progress, seeing where I came from. Like I didn't have pull-ups, I didn't have toes to bar, I didn't have muscle-ups, handstand walk, handstand push-ups. I worked through years for that. So, and I can see it now when I actually put the scores in every year. I can see, the massive progress, and there is truly like a motivation to do more, and you believe in yourself more as well. And not only in you believe in others, because you can see if you can do it, others can do as well. So there is a massive encouraging in between all of us, and again the power of community, right? We here, we want you to do your best. We don't want you to die. We want you to do your best.
No,
And make such a mess on the floor.
We have a
Clearly
defib for those instances, but no, we don't want you to die. No.
I genuinely think one of the things, and one of the absolute points I remember from last year, from doing the first workout and really struggling with it, was the amount of support and encouragement. And I can actually visualise, while I was doing some burpees that were not my favourite thing at the time, I can just hear how many people, and bear in mind I hardly knew, you don't know people well, I've been here 8 weeks, but the amount of support and encouragement and the amount of, how uplifting it was, just having all these people who are there for you. They're all doing the workout, they've done the workout, they're about to do the workout, but they're all there kind of cheering everyone on, supporting everybody. And it was one of those moments where I thought, this is just such a fantastic place to be. I've been there 8 weeks, I don't really know these people. I've only been, at that point I was coming once or twice a week because I was thinking, I'm never going to do more than 1 or 2 times a week. Then I remember after 2 months, it was like, can I sign up? Yeah, I'll just sign up to Unlimited. But yeah, it was generally one of those points where I thought, I don't know these people very well, but they're here, they've got my back, they are encouraging me and cheering me on, and it just feels absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can even remember, I didn't have double unders at the time. So one of the workouts was, I think it was rowing, deadlifts and double unders. And Matt was judging me.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Stacey.
Ew.
And he was just shouting at me the whole time saying, you can do double unders, just do
like
them.
that.
And it wasn't until the end when I got fatigued that I actually managed to link them together, and I could just see Matt's face like, oh my God, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and then
That's
now I
amazing.
think about looking back then, I can do double unders. Now I can do double unders. It's such a good way of reminding yourself of how far you've come from previous years.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's actually a really good point, because Danny, you didn't know you could do double unders, and suddenly you could. The same column. That might not be experience for everyone relating to double unders, but other things that you might not be aware of, you actually can do it.
When you've got people shouting at you, you tend to do it. So
You'll be surprised what you can do. I think one of the fondest open memories for me was the workout with ring muscle ups. I think I've got the picture somewhere. I think I've used the picture somewhere. But it was like a workout where it was double unders, overhead squats, and ring muscle ups. I have to find what workout it was. 2018, and all I can remember saying to myself before the workout was, just get to the muscle ups. That's all I was. Just get to the muscle ups. Give yourself some time to try it if you get there. Got there and then just stared at the rings like, am I going to try one or get one? And then I remember everyone looking like, well, what's the worst that can happen? Just give it a go.
try.
Yeah.
Tried, missed one. And I think it was on my 5th go. I somehow got over those rings, pressed it out and got the ring. And I remember being like, on top of the rings, being like, how the hell did I get here? It's always like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
You always
and it's
remember
crazy. And you think, damn.
Yeah.
But it's such a good feeling.
Yeah.
Such a good feeling. Like, I think when you, in your mind, you're like, I don't see how this is going to happen. And then it happens.
just happens.
And you're just like, damn, I didn't even know my body could do that. And now it's like, I can do that. Like, it's just, you learn so much about yourself in those sort of experiences, in those sort of moments, that they stay with you for the rest of your life. And anything that you do, you know.
Yes, I remember that year.
Yeah, you were judging me.
That workout.
I remember getting loads of no reps.
I only give legit no reps. But with that workout, because you had to get to muscle up, so that was the last very
one.
bit.
Yeah.
And if you don't have muscle, you just stood there, just waited till time cap.
Yeah.
But it was so, well, basically what happened, all the guys, I'm not joking, all the guys that never done ring muscle up before, they had few minutes for trying. They all got muscle ups. Girls,
It's a guy thing.
no, seriously. But girls, and including myself, we couldn't. And we also had as long as you did.
Yeah.
But honestly, there was like you guys have some kind of advantage. I must say.
I can't do them.
So yeah, there is a chance for you, Tolis, for you, everyone, for you guys.
This has already got double unders. What are you talking about?
No, but like muscle up.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm saying you don't know what you don't know. You don't
Yeah.
know what you can do
Yeah.
till you actually pushed to do so.
Yeah.
Like pushed.
Yeah.
And the atmosphere of the Open does that to you. You know, it absolutely makes you want to be the best you can be and strive. And effectively, you're only, you know, competing against yourself at that point. But you just want to push yourself and you want to do it. And it's a fantastic opportunity.
And if you're not taking part in a certain day, still come down to the gym, still cheer people on, because you being here helps them more than you think. The atmosphere is what we need. So if you're free on any of the days and you're not taking part on that day, just come down anyway.
Yeah, man, just come and be a part of it. I think after you've done your workout, don't be in a hurry to go. I mean, unless you're busy
Unless you
like
need
that.
to, yeah.
If you've got to shoot, that's fine. But if you've got some time, just stick around and cheer someone else on that cheered you on. Because
even if you don't know them.
Yeah, exactly. You might not know them. But as much as you needed it when you were going through that workout, like 24.1 burpees and dumbbell snatches, they will need it as well.
Absolutely. I mean, let's put some info about.
We've been going for like 45 minutes, guys. How long do you want to go for?
I did expect that, to be honest.
I know, but it's just like, if anyone is still listening to this, we thank you for still listening.
Perseverance.
Thank
it's
you.
fantastic, yeah.
It's a test.
Just quickly, let's go through the plan for the Open. What days we do it, what times, how that's gonna work, what's the flow.
Is that me?
Yeah, you go.
Okay.
The
So
main guy.
the plan for the Open is, so we're going to be doing it Friday nights and Saturday morning. So Friday nights, we will start from 5:30. And depending on what the workout is, we do not know what the workout is yet, but depending on what the workout is, we will put waves on WOD board for you to book in. There might be 20 minutes if it's a short workout, 30 minutes if it's a longer workout, but you will be able to book in for a time for you to have an attempt at that workout, okay? That will be the Friday nights and the Saturday morning. We will also be doing it in class on the Friday. So for whatever reason, if you can't come on the Friday night or come on the Saturday morning and you can only come on the Friday, come on the Friday either at 5:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m. or midday and give the workout a go, okay? Obviously, the Friday night is a big push because there'll be more of a crowd here. So there'll be loads of people cheering you on, giving you the support, encourage you to do your best and finish the workout or get as close to finishing the workout as you can. And the same for Saturday morning. But in the class, we are still going to have that. You're still going to have us coaches cheering you on, encourage you to do your best and giving it your best shot. Okay, so you will have, once you've done the workout, you have to the Monday night to submit your score. I believe it's 11 p.m, but don't quote me on that. I'll have to check that. But you'll have the Monday night to submit your score. Once submitted, we will then validate your score, and then by the Wednesday, or even straight away, once it's validated, it will be on the leaderboard for you to see your entry. Okay. I just want to say, for another reason, I think a lot of people should do the Open workout this year. So I don't know if anyone's seen or heard about the Community Cup. Have you guys seen a little bit about that?
Yeah.
So this year with the Open scores, so if you are signed up, and only if you're signed up and you submit all 3 scores, you're going to get a level, right? So there's level 1. Good save. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. And based on which percentage you obviously finish in, that will determine the level that you find yourself in. So it's just a competition or a mini community sort of thing that they're going to do in June. So if that's something that you're interested in and you want to sort of figure out what level of fitness you're at, it might be another reason for you to sign up and get the workouts done. But yeah, that's how we're going to run it.
Amazing. And Monday
night redos, yes. So if you can't come on the Friday at all, as in the classes or the evening, you can't come on the Saturday at all, as in, again, the opportunity to do the Open. We will open it up on Monday nights for those who have not done the Open at all or had a chance to do their workouts, to get their workout in before that supposedly 11 p.m. deadline, okay? So if you aren't going to make it on the Friday or the Saturday, but you're signed up and you still want to get your workout in, then there will be an opportunity on Monday night for you to do it. We're going to prioritise those who haven't done the workout first, but if there's anyone that does want to do a redo or a reattempt, You don't have to. You might not want to, depending on what the workout is. But if you do want to do a redo, there will be some time or slots available on Monday night for you to do that. We're not going to get rid of the classes per se, so we want to still give the opportunity for people to train at 6:30 p.m. and obviously Barbell Club, but there will be a chance for you to do it on that Monday night. Okay, so don't worry if you feel like Friday's a no-go on one of the Fridays or you're away for one of the weeks. There's an opportunity for us to get it done. You paid your money, you're on the leaderboard, we are going to find a way for you to get a score in, okay?
Also, the other option is really the open gym.
Yeah.
So, or just message us, like if as long as you arrange someone to judge you or arrange with us if you're free at the time, we can make it work. So just communicate, don't stress. We will definitely make it work for you. We will. Okay, where are you going?
I'm just checking. I'm attending IT guy as well, so I have to make sure everything's still working. Okay, we're good. I'm back.
Right, so I think that was very good.
Yeah, I think that's a good first episode.
Yeah, and I suppose a wrap up for me, I just want to say a big thank you to my team Goats.
She's done it. I can't believe she's done that.
And just can't miss the opportunity to say you are fabulous people, keep being fabulous. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Open and seeing you all take part. If you haven't signed up yet, give it a go, sign up. If you want to do the judges course, and of course at the moment, don't forget, if you go online and leave a review, Goats, we can get an extra 10 points. Keep smashing it. Thank you.
Anything you want to say, bro?
I know if I follow that, then it seems like I'm copied, but yeah, no.
Our stallions are at the end of the leaderboard.
Stallions, we need to rally ourselves up. Yeah, make sure you're wearing red on Wednesdays.
Make sure you turn up on Wednesday.
Make sure you turn up on Wednesdays just to get us some points. Yeah, but seriously, sign up. Not just the Stallions, everyone. Yeah, let's all do it together.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm serious. If you're an eagle and you don't know about it, I am going to be very upset.
Yes,
So,
you don't want that.
guys, I don't care. You don't have to check any other teams. You just go to Eagle page and see if there is your name on it. If there is, then you have big responsibility, okay? I count on you. And you remember, you can wear yellow. Every day,
But you
you
don't
just take
have
a
to.
photo of you.
Hey, that's cheating. You
Any
can't
day.
That's not how it works.
Them's not the rules, man. Them's not
Desperate
the
Eagles
rules.
going on out there.
I felt like I don't need to say it. The Sharks, we know, we're quietly creeping. Like, we still got 3 weeks. We just doing our thing. Just wait, you'll see.
They're
No,
lurking underneath the water, waiting to pounce.
It's not how you start the race, guys. It's how you finish.
Goats,
Just-
don't go near the water. The sharks are circling.
No, that's it. I think that's going to be it for episode
You see,
1.
eagles are flying.
They need to land.
We're supposed to fly and soar. We're supposed to be above everybody.
What does Matt Stacey call you guys around? The chickens. I think it's the chickens, isn't it? You haven't even soared yet. You ain't even taken off. I know. Do you know what I mean?
Chicken.
Chickens, I like it.
Yeah, that's what
They wear yellow as well.
Yeah.
So guys, that's why if you're an eagle and you want to be called with chicken, then you need to do something about it. Don't let it happen.
There's nothing wrong with farmyard animals, as goats will testify to.
No, that's awesome.
No.
But yeah, seriously, thank you guys for watching. If you've watched this far, or listening in, if you were listening to this and staying this long, we hope that you guys are excited for the Open. We hope that you're all ready and ready to give it your full attempt, your 100% effort. And we are excited to host the Open again for year number 3. Okay, so we will catch you on the next episode, which I don't know when that is going to be, but we'll have a chat after this and we'll decide. All right, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
We're on the
Thank you,
side.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.